Hello friends, welcome to IntelliGear and this review of the Coleman waterproof camp matches. Also a review of a Coleman plastic match holder. So I got these at Walmart, and it's not the first time I've had the plastic match holders. This was $1 and it comes with 25 matches and includes striker paper. So let's open this guy up and let's see what we're dealing with here. Now, like I said, it's not the first time I've had these little plastic containers here. This one has a flint striker on the bottom. We'll get back to that in a minute. And then it's got a screw-on cap, a lot of threads, and a rubber gasket to help keep the water out. And then there's your matches. Now let's just dump these out here because it said that there was a striker in here. Oh yes, interesting. So there you go. There's a couple strikers in there. So let's just go ahead and now one interesting thing is it just says includes 25 matches here, and it doesn't say that they're waterproof matches. So we're not going to soak these matches, but let's give the striker a try. Pull that out. That's interesting. If I recall, let's see, it says okay, it just says include striker paper. I thought it had 2 of them for some reason, but that's it's pretty big. So let's give this a try. Pretty easy, and that's your typical kitchen match size there. So you know, I'm gonna assume it's gonna burn for a while, but I'm not gonna wait till it gets down on my fingers. So we know those work. Now let's break out these waterproof camp matches. Let's see what the deal is with these guys. Alright, get one of these guys out of here, get that out of the way. Alright, so we've got pretty good packaging and good striker surface. Let's see. Keep out of reach of children. Yep, children shouldn't play with matches. Closed box, yep, we know how to do that too. So there's 40 matches per pack. Alright, let's go ahead and pull one of these bad boys out. Interesting. They almost look the same, and I don't know if you're going to be able to tell the difference on this camera here, but as you can see, the one on the top, it's a little colored a little different than the one on the bottom, and that must be the waterproofing. So we're gonna throw this in, and while that's soaking, we'll just go ahead and try. We'll just light one of these guys that's dry. Look at that. Wow. First try. So lit pretty good. And we'll get that other one there soaking here for a minute. Matter of fact, while that's going on, I think I'm gonna light myself a cigarette. So we got just the regular ones here. Yeah, here we go. Wow, that's got a really almost an earthy smell to it. Those burn pretty quick. It's not your typical sulfur smell that you would get from a match, in my opinion. Alright, got my cigarette lit here. So let's go back to this waterproof container here. Alright, so pretty straightforward operation. Now, I guess it's better than nothing. For $1, you really can't complain for $1, you know. This does have a flint on the bottom, and it's been my experience in the past that you're not going to get too many strikes out of that because it's seated try to focus here. Focus, focus. Doesn't want to focus today. Camera is not cooperating. Okay, well, it's not going to focus for us, guys. But anyways, half of the flint rod is embedded in the plastic, and once you scrape off that top layer of flint, you're done. So you're not going to get too many strikes out of that. But I guess for an emergency situation, it's better than nothing. I'd rather have a fire still or something with me instead of that guy. And let's see, we'll do a little striker demonstration here. So as you can see, it does pretty decent, but you're not going to get too many uses out of that. And the other thing I've had happen with these little cheapy guys is the flint has just popped right out, and then it's pretty near impossible to get that little piece of flint to strike. Alright, so I'm going to say that this guy's been soaking in the water long enough. Let's get him out of there. Try to keep all the stuff in the camera shot here. Alright, let's try this wet one here. Actually, yeah, I guess that was it. Okay. Alright. There you go. First strike. And man, these are some stinky matches. Now you can see there, I'm gonna call that a foul. Yeah, the tip lit, but I mean really it's supposed to stay lit for a while. Get that one good and wet. Try it. They light up pretty quick, but they don't stay lit very long. So there you go. That's your Coleman waterproof matches. You just your regular Coleman matches. And you know what? Just let's see how just a regular match without the waterproofing does. Interesting that that actually seemed to burn a little bit longer than the one with the waterproofing on it. Okay, so that's the Coleman waterproof matches and the regular matches. Appreciate you watching the video. I'll have some more fire starter videos coming up in the future, and we'll see you next time. Thanks a lot.